You want to know if this reading's for you? Well, I'm looking at something behind me. What am I looking at right now? If you pick what I'm looking at, this is for you. You know what it is? This hand. And if you specifically, even if you pick the hand, but if you specifically pick the inset, you have somebody basically like that's about to step in the weirdest of ways in the palm of your hand. And I say it that way for a reason, because this person feels like they're about to give you the power to destroy them. And the reason I'm saying it this way is because you won't. You know you won't. You know you would never do that. The way you felt about this person, the connection, the trust that's built within yourself. So this person is used to basically the type of people that are like, oh, I control them. They're in the palm of my hands. But that's not your energy. This person's about to pour their heart out to you. All right? And owls are extremely resonating as well, because that's why I was told to use the owl tarot today. And then we're going to use also sea turtles are extremely resonating, but this is the ocean signs. So, who is about to express their love and admiration for you? Let's see. This is an extremely powerful message, extremely specific, full upgrade. We're always upgrading, but like I've shifted like to a whole nother timeline with this reading. I was channeled to use a different book because, as you guys know, what I do with the TikTok reading specifically is I pick out my special sets of cards, whatever book I'm called to. And that message very much is channeled deeply into how the creator of this book represents the cards. Take that into complete consideration to make the readings far more detailed, far more descriptive. And I've been using, like, you didn't even know it, but you just finished like a lot of inner child work. I think I've been using this book for a while now. I've been using this book at least like a couple weeks. This is my inner child book. When I know people are doing a lot of inner child work and standing up to the programming, standing up to what's around them, that was around them, because you're out of that situation now. And so I've been channeled to start a whole new book, which is my horror tarot. And this one's a lot about romance. It's a lot about maturity. So you have jumped from doing an extreme amount of inner child work to now, as above, so below. They keep making me say over and over again as well. As above, so below. So you've been doing the work, therefore this person has, and you've done it in a yin-yang type of way. This is a very interesting reading. You could be a lefty, and or they could be a lefty. Because very much, and also starting yesterday, I was channeling a lot of lefty energy. As above, so below. So we have quite a different set of cards here. All of these ones under are how they've viewed themselves during this process, and all these ones up here are how they viewed you during this process. Okay? So we're going to start from the beginning and move our way forward. So, this is when you first entered each other's lives. What was going on in your own personal life. So this is like right before you met each other, okay? For them, we have the 10 of coins in reverse. So that's feeling selfish and mismatched partners. Right before they met you, they had broken up with somebody, or the partnership they were in, they were made to feel like they were selfish. They did all of these things without having anybody else in mind. I'm not saying this person was a perfect person, but they were with manipulative partners. And I see a lot so I see a bunch of owls right now in this picture, and what that represents for me seeing that it being pulled together. A lot of you, this could be a polyamory like dynamic, okay? So there was a sense of like there not being a balance in between partnership of some sort. If this is monogamy, this is definitely a sense of you were with they were with an emotional manipulator that made them feel like everything they did was somehow wrong, not enough. They felt like they weren't in love with their partner, but they felt like it was selfish to leave their dynamic. This is what you were going through. Seven of Swords in reverse. So this tarot, what this completely means is like a friend wanting to give you advice. Somebody like being like, hey, I'm here and I'm trying to help you, and you're not listening. You just lost somebody. You had just lost somebody out of your life. A death. This is like somebody went above. Okay? And they became one of your biggest guardians. The friend wanting to give you advice is you felt lost when they left your life. They were like your best friend. This could have been like a sibling or just a best friend dynamic, but like no matter if it was blood or not, this was your brother, your sister, you know? The one person that you would go to and you could trust. Left the world very unexpectedly. You see, but as soon as they left this 3D world, they were like, I'm right here helping you in more ways than you ever fucking could know. You felt, you didn't know what way to go in life. You felt stagnant. Very interesting. So this is when you first met each other. Like the first emotions, the first feelings. Okay? So them, strength. That's overcoming limitations, not subduing to the inner weakness. And you, Six of Coins, a helpful person, a charitable person who honors and respects balance, give and take. So right at the beginning, like first meeting or first exchange of words, this person was like something about your energy. You made them feel confident and strong, and they at front facing in the beginning, it's like they could just be their full self. Something very freeing about, they got excited when they met you or saw you. The way they saw you was this very kind source. Almost too kind in the beginning. Almost too kind. There was a sense of, this is where like after a couple of weeks of talking or such, it almost, they just like, you continuously were checking off green marks for them, and they were going through so much with figuring out the relationship dynamic they were already in or just left, and or depending on if this was polyamory or monogamy relationship. They started wondering what's in your tunnel, what's behind all of this charitable source, right? That's when the what ifs start coming into play and others' opinions. So it went from that strength energy to what was the next thing, and it was very much about the check marks. Like their checklist is being checked. Like they're making me do check marks. So like this is, just wait till we get to the end, okay? So that upgrade from when it shifted from the strength and you two being like this balance give and take of like talking, like it was like effortless. Like you knew the other one was going to message back. You knew the conversation was going to continue forward. When it shifted from that into the hesitation, this is what was going on with them. Four of Coins in reverse. Worried you will not have enough. Focused on needs and not what is already in possession. And this was you. Nine of Coins, comfortable in own skin, enjoying alone time and being able to bring success anywhere without assistance. This person saw your hyper independency. This is very interesting, okay? Because so like this person has really always seen you in a very high light. I mean, there's, of course, with the moments of hesitation and everything, that did fall in, but their gut feeling about you, the hearts of the hearts, was that you were like this peachy source. I really see the peaches in here. Peaches might resonate with you. Peachy source. They always saw you as a very light. It was just like, it's like your light assistance. This person saw how you like, it's like you just, it's not that you were the light in their life or anything like that, but you just made it so much easier for them to focus on that whenever you were talking to each other. But there was somebody else. They went back to a third party dynamic and or decided to stay completely in the dynamic they were already in, because it goes right back to here with the feeling selfish, feeling like they would be doing something wrong by picking themselves. They were scared that if they left their dynamic, things would fall down and crumble. Well, that's how transformation starts. And I'm not saying crumbling in a destructive way. Transformative way is the reality. So it was the what ifs. They started feeling how intense that this wasn't just going to be a fling. This wasn't just attraction. There was something between your souls that spoke to each other. And shit got real fast. So we started having a separation here. You see how that happened? We started having separation of energy. Once the what ifs in other people's minds started coming into play, and then your insecurities started coming into play. This is what happened then. So this is how they started viewing you then. The moon, having a lot of secrets to bring forward. And the Six of Cups, which represents promising happiness and restoration, soulmate returning to life. I take this two ways. One, somebody, I don't know if this person even knew you, or if it was just a friend or that partner that was getting into their head being like, nobody will love you like I do. Or if this was like a specific like attack on you, like, oh, that person's a bad person. That person's done this, that person's done that. Needless to say, this energy of like they felt that you were keeping so much behind the scenes overindulged them. And or somebody was feeding into their head, oh, that this person must have secrets. There has to be something, blah, 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 blah. I figured this out, blah, blah, blah. But also with two things with the Six of Cups energy. Somebody promised them a new start. A fresh, everything's going to be different from now on type of energy. All you have to do is this, and that. Somebody promised them that things were going to change and going to be better, and things didn't change. Maybe they changed for just a tad, but old habits came right back up. So they thought that this is what happened. This is when they released you. You guys aren't in contact. This is when this person released you. And you really didn't know why. There was so much more behind the scenes. For a long time, you wondered if you were too emotional. You wondered if you did too much, did too less. And there was so much more than you could know in this exact moment that was going on. So, the other thing that was pulling at their heart, why this is the yin-yang of this specific reading with these two cards. The promise, like the feeling their soul was giving them of you, of like, this is a soulmate returning into your life, okay? This is like you have had lifetimes together. All the secrets, all the things they would also have to unveil to themselves and you in a way. I'm not saying these secrets are like detrimental, crazy things. It's just the secrets of insecurity, of what you've been through, all that stuff. You know, the things you don't tell people about yourself. It was very much a channel of whoever was controlling them, also their ego and fear controlling them, and then also the sense of like, if this one didn't work out and it felt this good and this one didn't work out, and I just left my whole entire life. How could I come back from this one? Feeling this little bit of happiness and being scared it's going to be ripped away. Going into that Four of Coins, worried you will not have enough energy. So you guys separated. But this energy, you know how I was talking about like that soulmate turning into life? Like we just merged into a new reality, realizing everything as above, so below. They've gone backwards in a sense of just reanalyzing. This person has reread messages. This person has rethought about certain scenarios with you and other people. Reread messages. This person has rethought about certain scenarios with you and other people, and has completely changed their point of view, has completely relooked at the way they've seen this whole entire experience with you and others. Now this person has a lot to bring to you. There's a lot of secrets they want to unveil and are unveiling to you. They're coming back. I feel literally, it's like I'm on the boat and like we're like docking. And I feel like going to like the anchor to drop it, like so their energy. So this is now. How they view themselves now, how they view you now. So themselves, we have the Ace of Swords. That's being stronger than you realize and facing any challenge that comes your way. And the Hierophant for you, following your intuition. They see how you have always been following your intuition. From the very beginning, you really are this charitable source in more ways than one. It's more than money. You speak truth. You are the wise seeing owl. I'm telling you, owls are one of your familiars. You just perch and see everything, and you know exactly when to dive. This person doesn't question your strength, your intuition, or your ability to be a healthy partner at all. And they've realized now how much stronger they are than they ever gave themselves the benefit for. Never again will they be trapped in a dynamic that makes them feel less. They said, I have the strength to pick me and my highest timeline, which is bringing you forward movement. Let's get into the oracle cards with this. This is amazing. Outwards, energy they're sending you. Outwards, energy you are sending them. Let's start with the energy you are sending them, okay? So we have 25, release the dark wound, let love live. 26, where you need to be, acknowledge how you are feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of the current concern by providing the best possible outcome for everyone involved. 8, keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something or missing some important details. And then outwards. 12, mystery, Lilith. So what does this mean? The energy you're sending them. When you're with me, we will always keep each other in check. We will keep ourselves in check. We are truth. It's not all about just the happiness. We're going to be here through everything. Safety checks, like going on a roller coaster and making sure that your seatbelts are buckled. With that 26 and 25, these are very, very prominent ages. These are very prominent ages. Depending on your age, you could have met them at this time. They could make you feel this way. If you're an older person, you could be like, man, when I met that, like when this person made me feel like I was 25 again. Or you guys could have met right around this age range of 25, 26. The energy with that, though, you are where you need to be. Acknowledge how you are feeling and then release the dark wound, let love live. You're just sending them the energy of, yo, I'm here. And then right here where it says, have faith in universe, taking care of the current concern, providing the best possible outcome for all involved. So even if moments are hurting, it's like this is the bigger picture. And everyone's going to be more than okay. Everybody's going to have more than the chance, more then the opportunity to be happy. They will be making the forward movement. They won't feel lost and stuck anymore either. They'll face who they are, and then they will meet their wish fulfillment partners as well. You're sending them the energy of, I'm here. You're like the pond that's ready, that the fish is ready to be released into. So open, loving, flowing, going with the flow, going with the current energy. That's what you're sending them. What energy are they sending you? So I can't show you this one. So so that's number 43, coming to life, and it's like it's a female, a very beautiful female who is painting herself gold. Okay? I have to put this over here. And then we have number 10, every step counts. There is advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Go with me here. 13, gliding through the currents. And this was 1312 also. So gliding through the currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inwards, bringing you understanding, perspective, or behavior into flowing will help your dreams take flight. So the energy they're sending you is that they are on their way. And every step counts. Everything you've done has mattered. But you remember, you're that go-getter person. This person is very much the same, but it's like an inwards. They're basically saying, like, I'm ready to proceed forward with you, but we need to have healthy boundaries. We need to glide. But not only just that, like, they're going to come at you with a whole different approach than they were last time. They're going to be them full selves. And also with this, breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Are like, if you want me, well, here you go. You really want everything that comes from my life? Well, here you go. So basically they're sending you the energy of, I'm bringing you reality. This is me. This is what's happening. And they also are like discovering the mystery of your connection. Where is this going forward? Both of you are very connected into this, the Black Moon, the Lilith card with the mystery. This feels like a yin yang, very much both of you setting this energy. You trust and believe in this connection, but there's still the mystery behind it because of this 3D world experience together, continuing. That's what I got for you, my friend. Hell yeah. Keep following your intuition. Keep doing you. It's working. Let's get it.